Evan, and you're playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Derp Fest corn harvest here in Upper Mississippi River Valley. And yes, Evan, it has been an absolute derp fest here. Oh my goodness, is Courseplay just wow, Courseplay is being derpy, Evan. Very, very, very derpy. I don't know why or what is going on here. If it's just something with the size of this field, or I don't know, Evan. I don't know, but Courseplay is bound and determined to cause as much havoc as possible on this field. Anyway, we're picking up a little bit further into where we left off here from last episode. Been harvesting here in between episodes here, of course. We've got the headlands done. We've started going up and down the field here, and pretty much like just starting going up and down the field. I mean, we haven't got a whole lot of up and down. Looks like maybe one pass done, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Oh, that's the mulching. That's why that is. I was saying, why is that missing stuff? And yeah, it's from the mulching. Anyway, so yeah, that just gave you folks an idea how long it's taken here. As I said, keep an eye on the clock, Evan. We were at, was it like a roughly 11:20, I think we said last episode. Now we're to almost 14:20, just to keep the math simple. So we're 6 hours of real time into this harvest, Evan. 6 hours of real time. Now, part of that one is I went and had dinner, and while I was at dinner, Courseplay was, you know, while the mice, or while the cat's away, the mice will play. Yeah, Courseplay was practicing that statement in its fullest extent possible. I.e., Courseplay was being as derpy as oh my goodness, I mean, like it was. And even I left a couple things just so you folks can see this. I've had to fix this a couple. In fact, you can probably see it over there. I've had to fix this a couple of times now. So anyway, you know what? Before I start this comment, let's just go ahead and unload them here. And when I say like everything is being derpy, I mean, the combines are being derpy. The grain carts are being, of course, I didn't kind of expect the grain carts, but oh my goodness. And I don't know if it's just the size of the field or what's going on with this everyone, but we'll see. Maybe everything will behave a little bit better here this episode. Hoping to oh, you know what? I need to start the combine, don't I? Hoping to finish that up here between this episode and next episode, by the way. And then hopefully next episode we'll get into the sunflower harvest. We'll see how far we make. Maybe we won't get it done, but I mean, I don't know. Again, 6 hours in F1, and this is all the further we've gotten. Part of that, again, was due to Courseplay while I was going to dinner there. Yeah, Courseplay was definitely being a little bit derpy. Yeah, we'll just let this unload here, man. Then we'll start the combine back up. And again, we are running 2 combines. If you didn't maybe see this starting this harvest, Evan, we're running 2 John Deere X9 1100 combines. And then for grain cart, we got, or grain carts, I should say. We got a Demco 1100, and straight behind us here, we got a Demco 1300. Demco 1100 being pulled by the John Deere 8RX 410. And then the 1300 back there being pulled by the Fendt 1167. It's the Fendt 2-track there, by the way. Okay, let's get this combine fired back up here. And nearest waypoint should be pretty good, I would think. Start. Stop, man. Why were you stopped? Oh. Okay, no idea. There we go. Okay, so that combine is good. Now we need to go find the second combine. I want you, not too hard. He's right over here. Why is he over here? I don't know, everyone. No idea why he's over here. I've had to deal with this here a couple of times now. I don't know. Can we drive? Maybe we can drive out. The reason I suspect everyone is like Courseplay thinks the combine is out of fuel. At least I'm assuming that's what's going on. That's usually because when I found the combine, and of course since last episode there I've saved the game and closed, but before I closed the game, everyone and saved it here, he was running on auto drive, which usually is an indication that he's off to get fuel. So for those who don't know, with Courseplay here, Courseplay, when it runs low on fuel, and if there's an auto drive network available that has fuel, Courseplay will start auto drive, and I don't know exactly how that all works, but Courseplay basically will use auto drive, go get fuel. Now, at least on this map, everyone, it basically really doesn't work. And I don't know if I've ever actually had it work where Horseplay has actually been able to successfully refuel. It's made it part of the way sometimes, everyone, but very rarely, in fact, I'm going to say never on this map, has it actually made it all the way to the refuel spot and then all the way back to where it left off at. It's what it's supposed to do, everyone, but at least on this map, and I'm not blaming necessarily Horseplay for that, everyone. It's just this map is not very friendly for AI workers, so... And it's not so much maybe the roads, Evan. It's when you start getting into like the farmyard and stuff like that. You know, where the fuel is, that's where the problem comes in. Plus, not to mention Horseplay or auto drive. I'm not sure which one is usually trying to cross the road ditches here. And yeah, crossing the ditches really don't work that well. With that being said, Evan, I'm guessing he was off to get fuel. Why he was off to get fuel, though, I don't know. You can need, what, a little under half? Third, I guess. Okay, fine. Third of a tank left. Why was he going to get fuel? And the thing is, I mean, this is not the first time I've had to deal with this here. Since last episode, I think it was maybe 2 other times I had to fix this. One was legit. So I had to fix them once legit. And I don't know which combine was which one, but I did have to refuel one of the combines legitimately. Or no, I had to fuel both. No, I'm sorry. I had to fuel both combines legitimately. That's right. I had to fuel both combines legitimately. But then I've also had to fix them 3 times illegitimately. Like, you're not out of fuel there, bud. Get back on the field and get back to work, right? And then, oh my goodness, when it comes to the grain carts, Evan, well, we're talking about derpy grain carts, or derpy Horseplay here. The number of times that Horseplay has not been able to find its way around this field or caused incidences has been, wow, like nonstop. I'm hoping now that we kind of have the field opened up and everything's like going, maybe we'll be better, everyone, but I don't know. Not too hopeful on that one, maybe, but we'll see once how it goes. Anyway, this episode, I figure we're going to fire you up, get you going. And then, yeah, we'll fire you up here as well. For those who wonder what I'm going to be doing, well, you may have seen a new piece of equipment sitting over there. And if you haven't, well, you have to wait a few minutes and we'll show it to you here. I figure that will be my job. Well, yeah, no, I should be able to do that job for the most part. The way Horseplay harvest, we should be able to do the job I'm thinking we'll be doing. Let me get this truck unloaded here a minute. Speaking of, or grain cart, I'm sorry. Get the grain cart unloaded here a minute. Speaking of the trucks, by the way. Ooh, is this truck full? Maybe it is. I had to take one full truck already to the, actually, you know what? I sent him to the wrong place, didn't I? I just realized that. We need to go to the main farmyard because I want to run this through the dryer. You know what? I sent him to the rail silo. I'm so used to sending everything to the rail silo. Okay, I'm planning on wrapping up this series after we're done with this harvest done, so it doesn't really matter, but, oh well. Dry corn. Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. Okay, well, let's, what happened here? Oh, we're on a truck. Try that again. Okay. And then speaking of trucks, we'll have you go unload at the proper place this time, though. Not the upper Mississippi. We want to go to Century Farm Grain Dryer. Yes, please. Suppose if I get bored of it, I can go down to the rail silo, grab the corn back out of the silo, and we can bring it back to the dryer. I don't know if we'll do that or not. We'll see once here, but as I said, money-wise, once we're done with harvest, I plan on wrapping this series up, so we're never going to see the money from any of this crop that we're harvesting. At least I don't plan on it anyway. I know a couple people in the comments said I should take the time to sell the crops. We'll see once. If we have time, Evan, maybe we will. But most likely I won't bother. A steep little drive right there. Surprised we actually made it with the truck here. Okay, turn you on, and speaking of turning you on, I had better get the new piece of equipment out of the way here, because you are heading right down the road to us. And speaking of the new piece of equipment, I think I've kind of alluded to this one here already, but that's right, everyone. I think it's time for a larger grain cart. What do you folks think? And when I say larger, I'm just a slightly larger grain cart. I'm only like twice as large as our current one. You know, we got a Demco 1300. You know, it's kind of a small grain cart, right? Not really. It's actually a pretty good sized grain cart. Demco 1300 is a big grain cart. But the one we have there now, one is twice as large as this one. And yes, you heard me correct. I mean, twice as large. Although, these side by side, they really don't look that much larger, does it? Just gotta put these side by side here. You know, kind of curious to see what's how we're stacking up here, right? Huh. Wonder how that's actually twice as large. I mean, because I mean, it's got to be more of a width thing here, I suppose. Looks like it's wider. Definitely a little bit taller, no doubt about that. A little bit longer as well. I mean, not like much longer, but we're definitely a little bit longer. Actually, I guess when we get them lined up pretty good, it is a fair amount longer. So, yeah, anyway, like I said, on size-wise, at least as far as the capacity goes here, this Brent grain cart, the new one here, should be twice as large as this one. This one, Demco 1300 bushels. The Brent there one is basically 2,600 bushels. Of course, keep in mind when they say 2,600 bushels, that is probably fibbing the truth just a little bit, everyone. You know, they like to embellish the numbers a little bit. I mean, who doesn't, right? Yeah, 26. Yeah, maybe, you know, you get 2,400 in it, you might be good. Maybe I'm not exactly sure what you can actually get in this one, but 2,200, who knows, right? But if you think about that, everyone, even if it is 2,200 bushels, 2,600 bushels, that's enough to fill 2.5 trucks. 2.5 trucks. For those you wondering, most of your trucks are usually right around that 1,000 bushel mark. Open cover. Okay, cover other button. It's got just the lane. It just pops open. As I've said, I mean, I really like those Demco grain carts as far as their covers go. That is, I still think that's a really cool feature. Let's see. I see corn in that one, and I see corn in this one. Which one's going to fill up first? I'm heading to the far one here, I guess. So, oh, and of course, Evan, we're pulling this with a John Deere 9RX 640 here, by the way. I mean, what better tractor to pull this with than with a John Deere 9RX 640? Well, then. That's kind of annoying. Here's the problem. If I didn't have crop destruction turned on, I would just drive in there and unload them. But I've got crop destruction turned on, so if I just drive in there, that is not going to be good. I wonder if as soon as I start to unload him, he's going to take off. Yes, he is. Well, there, bud, I can't follow you, so... At least let me rephrase this. I'm not going to follow you. On your own on that one. Okay, I'm going to go unload the other one. Yeah, you're not going to make it very far. You didn't make it very far there, did you, bud? I kind of seen that one coming. Hopefully the other grain cart will unload him, everyone, because... Like I said, not much I can do about that. So anyway, we're on grain cart duty here today. I figured that one. We did some harvesting ourselves here last episode. Got those headlands done, and then this episode, well, I do prefer. Oh, he's gonna cut it here. Okay, now I can actually come unload him. Okay. I do prefer obviously running the harvest of, and that's, as I said before, kind of my favorite job in the game. But well, unfortunately, running the harvester in course play, and yeah, if I do the harvesting myself, I'm going to pretty much have to run the grain cart myself, right? Or I have to have auto drive do it. And as I said before, at that point, it's probably quicker for me to just do it myself. I mean, yes, it is fun that auto drive can come unload me, but auto drive isn't particularly quick about that, so... Okay, I better get out of the way here before course play. I always get my course plays and auto drives mixed up before course play tries to run me over there. Something I can see course play doing, right, everyone? Price is actually continuing on. It should really stop, because they're supposed to stay away from each other, so I'm not sure why he's continuing. Yeah, I've got at least I thought I had the distance maxed out as far as their, like, distance apart of one. And just, this comes from my many years of experience playing with Courseplay and Farming Simulator and Auto Drive and all that good stuff, everyone. The further apart the harvesters are, typically the better off you are. So, I always prefer to max that distance out. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it should be pretty well maxed out. And, I don't remember what the max out, if that was 100, 200, whatever that number was, Evan, but that does not look like whatever max distance is, I don't think. We'll check those numbers for a minute. Obviously, he did stop, so that is good, I guess, but would still probably prefer to see a much further standoff distance. Check those settings here a minute, maybe. What do we have for settings here on this one? I don't remember where that setting is either here. Stop harvesters while it's right. We might have to turn that back off when it comes to the soybean harvest, and we'll see how that goes here. Multi-tools, convoy distance. Yes. Okay, I pretty much almost have it. Okay, it's 100 meters. That's what I had it set to. And so 328 feet. We can obviously bump that up a little bit more here, I guess. Oh. It says distance between vehicles. Value 40 to 400. Huh. Oh, I wonder if that 4 to 400 is 400 meters. Okay. Because it still let me go up. Ah. Now he's staying back a little bit more. I like that more. Let's go to the other. I don't know if that's I think that's a per combine setting, I'm guessing. If not, we'll double check, make sure this one is. If it's not the same, we'll change it to be the same. Get it right around that 600 or so. Let's see, we're on the right one, right? Yes, okay. We're going to bump that up here just a little bit. That still did not look like the 300 feet back there, to me. I could be wrong. Maybe it was, but it sure didn't look like it. Okay. I like that a little bit better. Click the switch. Yes. Aha. The click the switch still works yet. Nifty little mod there, lets you click on the equipment to switch to it. So, if I want to switch to the other combine up there, just click on it. Boom. Not something I actually use very often, but, on a field like this, makes sense. It works. I switched all the way over there. Haha, I can. Perfect. I'll usually play hopscotch, hop to that combine and then hop to this one. Should probably go check on that truck we sent off, because I have my doubts if that truck's going to make it into the yard. Let's see, once here. Oh. Well, if he did, I don't see him. Is he back? Seriously, wow. You actually made it into the yard. You actually looks like you successfully unloaded. That is impressive. And obviously, as you folks have seen on the series before, it's impressive because usually Auto Drive cannot accomplish this. Auto Drive usually cannot make it into the yard. And then, of course, once it's in the yard, can it successfully navigate around? Can it successfully get out of the yard? Like it did in this case, so cool. Okay, leave that truck there. Looks like we got another one that might be full here. Plus, what is Auto Drive doing? Because, yeah, it looks like we got some combines that are full out there. You just quit. Yeah. Like I was saying, Evan, I don't know what is going on with this field, but Dirtfest Plus 1000 is in full progress here with Courseplay. And it's strange, because I would say I've had, for the most part, really good success with Courseplay on harvesting here so far. There's been times where I can let Courseplay harvest the field, and Courseplay will finish the entire thing and it'll be done. And other times, like, well, yeah, this one especially bad. I mean, there are times too where I get a little bit of problem, fix it, and then we're good to go. But this field, I mean, it's just, it seems like it's non-stop babysit them. I don't know why that is, but horseplay is bound and determined, apparently, to be as derpy as possible on this field. Okay, I presume we have another truck that's full here from the looks of it. Yes, we do. Change that around. We want to go to the Century Farm grain dryer. See if this truck can complete the route or not. Certainly not going to complain if auto drive can actually complete that. Makes my job a little bit easier. Oh, and I just realized the diff locks are already on this truck, aren't they? That would explain. I was kind of like, I'm ready to turn the diff locks on here. Didn't think we were going to make it, but nope, they made it. Probably why we made it. Okay, and off you go there, bud. Okay, I'm coming, combines, I'm coming. I know the one's full. Actually, they got both be like really close. We do both, or we emptied both of them about the same time there last time, so. And just a reminder, while we're driving over to the other combine here, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And of course, once you are subscribed, make sure you turn on your notifications. That way you get notified of the next latest, greatest Upper Mississippi Dirt Fest episode going live. This combine doesn't look as full as I thought it would have been. Well. And then, of course, along with that, get notified of the next latest, greatest series that will be starting here in the next week or two. Probably about a week and a half here, I suspect. Because, again, at this point, I think it's quite safe to say we probably won't be able to finish harvest, like this week in the game, everyone. So next week we'll probably finish the harvest, maybe do a couple other things, and then we'll wrap this series up. Which what put us 110, 115 episodes, something like that, everyone. Definitely one of my longer running. I don't know if it's the longest running series ever, but definitely one of the longer running series. It's any indication maybe of how much I've enjoyed this map there. And again, in case it's not an indication, I have really enjoyed this map, Evan. Definitely been a really fun map to play on, I think. Fill plane here, according to this, we're a little over half full, but it looks fuller than that according to the fill plane. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't unload the other combine with where he was at, Evan. Pipes over the crop like that. Again, we have crop destruction turned on, so I don't want to just sit here driving over crop to unload them. As I said before, that is a lot of times one of the reasons why I have crop destruction turned off, Evan. Scenario like that where I'm trying to unload the combine. I've either got to wait for the combine to, in a case of courseplay, actually cut out an area, which, fortunately, courseplay does, or if you're using a hired worker, well, either you got to move the combine or you drive on the crop. And I don't know you folks, I don't feel like moving in the combine all the time, so it's easier just to drive on the crop. So, turn crop destruction off and play it that way, right? Well, but you folks, I think we're just kind of sitting here at the moment waiting for the combines to fill up. I think we need like a good TV or something like that in here. Some of these tractors don't come with TVs yet. I think that's what we need here at this point. Nice big flat screen TV drops down right in front here. I mean, at this point, the tractors pretty much drive themselves anyway, right? So what do I even need to do anything for? Just put a big screen TV in here. We can watch TV while the tractor drives itself around the field and does its thing, right? Sounds perfect if you ask me. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention, of course, you folks probably seen it here, but this is the Brent Avalanche 2596 grain cart here. Again, that's the Brent Avalanche 2596. We do have the scale on the side here, which I think that shows the liters that are in the grain cart. So we got 54,000, almost 55,000 liters in the grain cart, everyone. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that number is. Wow, how big is the grain tank on this combine here? You still going yet? Getting close to being full from the looks of it. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I don't know if the other tractor is coming. I don't know if he's coming to unload this. Presumably, he's coming to unload this combine. So this might cause a little bit of a problem here, because he's going to come to unload this combine, and I'll have him unloaded here. Might get boxed in. We'll see what happens here. As long as he unloads quick enough, I can get out of the way. Done unloading yet? Close. There we go. Quick, get out of the way. And looks like the other combine. Oh, you know, he's probably just slowing down because he's getting close to this one. Well, what are you, about 82% full, everyone? And how many times have we unloaded the combine? I kind of lost track, everyone, so I'm not entirely sure how many times we've unloaded this combine here so far, or these combines so far, but we still got room for probably one more combine unload yet, I'm guessing. Before we need to go unload into the trucks. Then we'll see how many trucks we can fill up here. These trucks, I think it's a 100,000 liter hopper on them, so... Oh, this might actually fill up one truck. We'll see once here. Real life, I would probably fill up like 2.5, but the capacity on these trucks here is a little bit higher than it should be. Again, these are the single hopper bottom trucks, so that's why I like using them, everyone. They work much, much better for course play and auto drive and stuff like that. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section here a moment and see what you folks had to say. I mean, we're not working too hard here. We got time to read some comments, right? Sitting around like a good grain cart driver here. Now, mind you, if you're real life, you probably would go unload at this point while you're waiting because both combines are pretty good. But, come on, I want to fill this thing up completely, so. And yes, I'm looking at you there, buddy. Because you know he's going to come try to unload the combine as soon as it's full. He's got a little ways to go here yet. Anyway, Christopher was saying, good video as always. Thank you very much for that. Better slow down, don't want to run in the combine here. Mason was saying you got to wash your hands and shower with bleach when handling the Fendt machinery. At least that's what the instructions say. That sounds about right there, Mason. I'm pretty sure that sounds right. Yep. Yep. If you drive a Fendt tractor, you know, after you're done driving, I'm pretty sure you got to take yourself an acid bath there after that. You don't want those on your hands, that's for sure. Norton saying, great idea with the corners. Ooh, speaking of the corners, I almost forgot about that. So we'll have to go look at the corners, Evan. And I think I forgot one corner here. Yeah, this corner over here I forgot. Ooh, but that might have been a pretty good idea I had there, Evan. I think, anyway. Because if you look at the map, Evan, and again, for those who didn't see what I did here last episode, obviously, again, a lot of times I like to do the headlands myself, and it just works better with course play a lot of times too, right? But doing the headlands myself... So when I was doing the headlands, when I got to the corners here, I just angled my combine at a 45-degree angle, and I just cut into the corner here a little bit. And I'm wondering if I didn't quite go far enough, because I see there's a little missing spot there. That might be something else, too, because there's other little missing spots about, but possibly missed a little bit in the corner. But yeah, you don't see anything missing in this corner, Evan. Don't see anything missing in this corner. Don't see anything missing in these corners. This corner, though, and again, I'm pretty sure this is the corner I forgot of them, but you can see, yeah, got missing stuff in that corner, so. Sorry there, 8RX, kind of need to kind of wait here a little bit. It doesn't look like we're quite able to fully unload the combine. Oh, wow. But we are 100% full, 2,500 bushels. I think it's about 2,600, I thought. Maybe it is 25. Anyway, 88,000 liters in here. Anyway, next comment here. Farmer was saying, use sharp instead of smooth for the corners with the combines. If you notice that's what they're set to. That's what I had them set to here last episode, unless I missed something. They should have been set to sharp corners, and they still missed all kinds. So, the sharp corners, to my understanding, I thought they were supposed to, like, back up and turn around if they had to. Well, I say turn around, like, back up and turn. Not just, like, go around the corner. They're actually, like, supposed to stop, back up, make the corner, right? Therefore, in theory, missing a lot less. Oh, wow, that other truck made it, too. Wow. Way to go, auto drive. Showing up course play here, huh? Oh, this pipe is short. We get close enough? Oh, okay. That'll work, I guess. Hatcho was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Hoover was saying, our farm is seriously considering switching from John Deere to Fendt. We have around 150 tractors. Wow. Ranging from 75 to 400 horsepower. John Deere has gotten too big for their britches lately and impossible to work with. Huh. Next comment here too. Killen was saying, the Hori wheel, if you have not already, do not install the software for it. It tells you to. It will break the wheel. I had to send mine back and get a new one. The new wheel works great without downloading the software. Okay, good to know. And yes, as I said, there was episode 2 back. Everyone, yes, I do have the new steering wheel. I just have not had a chance to get to it here yet. Again, for those who are watching the real life project here with the water line and stuff, that has been consuming a lot of time here the last week or two. 2 weeks? Yeah, like last 2 weeks. So, trying to get that project done here before the weather changes, because we're kind of up against the clock, so to speak, as far as the weather is concerned. The fact that we even got that project started at all was kind of impressive, if you ask me, because, again, with the weather here this time of year, usually it doesn't happen, but... I guess, okay, I could have lowered it down a little bit, too. That would help. Okay, there we go. And out of curiosity, that truck doesn't actually look that full. I thought that truck would have been fuller than that. 2,500 bushels. Okay, that's 3/4 full. Again, like I said, in real life, we would have filled like 2.5 trucks with this. It was like real life capacity, but those have a little bit larger capacity on them, I guess. I don't typically like using like OP equipment, everyone, but again, single hopper, everyone. It works with auto driving course play. You kind of have to have it, so. And I just looked over at the time. I went, it is time to wrap it up here this episode. Oh, my goodness. The fun is over with already. Well, in that case, everyone, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.